Yeah, I don't think your sister's gonna be here really soon. This one cut her head off.
Well, one of the heads.
Which head is the one that matters?
Not the human. The one with the brain.
Ah, so we're doing mafia shit now.
Just fucking throw that shit. What is this, The Godfather?
You come to my house and you try to kill one of my students, and I ask you why.
I mean, I get that they were trying to get the journalist for whatever reason, but why did just the protagonist just out of nowhere?
Yeah, just show her this shit, and then
Tell her to fuck off.
it's like, they get punished. You cut off her head. Was that not enough? And cut off a few limbs too. I don't know. That was pretty extreme though.
Well, Amber did say that he didn't like how they did things over here.
Kilt, please clean this mess that I've made.
Ah, jeez.
Well, that little shit is your daughter, and you're the secretary. Small world, eh?
She's not that okay. She's kind of old.
She's 71. She's 74.
Yo, I think when did she have her kid? 49? Jesus.
No, Ika isn't her fucking daughter. Or is she?
I thought they said she was.
Ika's mother? What the? Did you have her at 50?
Damn, someone's into grandmas out there. You know, gotta give props to the woman. She actually had
Why did you have a kid at fucking 50?
She wanted to.
Oh, bro, she's like, yeah, I still got it.
Yeah, I can make this work.
If this is an ash lake, then guess what? There should be grass here already.
I was thinking that doesn't ash have, some nutrients at least?
Yes, a lot of it.
So why are we still recreating the earth again?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Why don't we pull an FF7
Why
and
doesn't the Earth repair itself? I don't fucking know.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't we put an FF7 and let Earth do her thing?
We don't have the Mako to do that.
I mean, that's the planet's business.
We don't have the live stream.
Oh well, probably that doesn't exist in this universe.
As the slums of Fox.
I told you, FF7. Also, I hope you don't mind I'm making a bootleg DVD out of this.
Why?
Just to keep it on record. Don't worry, it's not going to see the light of day. Probably. At least not everything.
Is this the part where they go back in time?
We'll see.
Yeah, I guess they're just like using their brains to like view what the past was like. Like they're not actually there. I would assume.
Oh, is that what you think?
Can they step on this grass? Can they make it move?
I don't know. You tell me.
Why would anyone kill you?
Yeah, man. Why would they?
I don't know. They're just fucking random people just standing in a field. Like a fucking farmer's gonna come out with a shotgun and be like, "Get the hell off my lawn!"
I said exactly that. What were you denying the other day?
Same brain cell.
Hey man, maybe we can make a team and go back in the past too. Though I'm not going to need that skin chip though. You're gonna get us killed in the, T-Rex arms.
Yeah, that would explain her fucking hunched over her fucking back. Yeah, this woman probably beats her kids.
Yeah, nobody's going to tell me how to raise my children.
Yeah, hello, CPS. I'm calling. There's a disturbance concerning a very drunk mother and her children.
They are my property.
I just want to become firefighter. What does this have to do with firefighting?
I don't think we are firefighting. We're terraforming. It's different.
Well,
we don't fight the fire.
You currently are. I mean, everything's turned to ash, so...
Yeah, well, we're not fighting the fire. We're just fighting the results of the fire. We're not going to hose the fire rings. This ain't no Burning Rangers.
We weren't instructed to use odd people.
Yeah, well, these are machinations of a pocket pass. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine.
This ends her suffering, doesn't it?
Don't worry, you won't feel
Like,
pain
actually
anymore.
ends her suffering, right?
We'll see.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Like, she's basically just like, yeah, I'm willing to die. It's like, oh, your present is fine. I will be used as the sacrifice. I didn't like leaving anyway. So I'm guessing like every single time that they have to do this, they have to experience like traumatic events every fucking time.
Yep.
That is fucked. I can understand why they don't want them to do this job, because then they're just going to be perpetually sad all the time.
Pretty depressing, alright?
Yeah, I think we did okay. We murdered a child in a different fucking war, in a different timeline.
In the future, there won't be pain.
I can only imagine that what just happened is like they're gonna experience this like every single time, like it's Shadow of the Colossus. Like this dude's eventually gonna start throwing up like black smoke. Every fucking time he does it, he's like, I can't wait to do this again.
It's gonna be awesome.
Eventually, his like entire being just fucking dissolves away into dust. It's like, wow, what a great pair of individuals these two were.
Come on, they are not those type of monsters.
Do you think I don't think she's okay. She might be in the realm of not alive anymore. Yeah, something wasn't right. Oh, think of Foxtrot as your hub world. Yeah, just watch out for the fucking Celestials that might want to kill you for no reason.
Yeah, they're just for blood. I was just letting them get away, you know?
Yeah, they're just gonna just haplessly murder anyone they come across, and we really can't do anything about it, honestly. But whatever. It would probably have just been a better idea for her to just like, I don't know, kill those two fucking Celestials that happen to be in this tower, and just be like, well, that's fucking two loose ends tied up. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Well,
That was her, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
I mean, we'll have to wait and just
You
wait.
changed her name. Wait, that would mean she's like fucking 200 something, right?
At least 200, but is it what we are? Are we on the right track?
Maybe, I don't know. Oh. Okay. So it was one of her distant family members.
So it seems, or that's what I got at least.
Wait a second, are they pulling a Bioshock Infinite right now?
Could they be?
Are they claiming the grandfather just like like their brain is like experiencing multiple timelines and they're going insane? Good job. You sacrificed her distant relative in a different timeline.
Talk about going out with a bang, people.
Which if we're going by timeline rules and that area wasn't like restored at all, that means they didn't go back in time to do that. And that this time isn't a part of that one.
So what happened? Did they travel back in time? It was a pocket universe? Did they actually kill someone?
Well, apparently what they basically did was just fucking go back into the past of that area and just like did something in the past that somehow affected the present. Like they didn't create a new timeline. They just like did something in the past to do something in the present.
Some XradicalD shit.
Yeah, pretty much. What I'm assuming is like that event might have happened in the past, but then again, it also might not have happened in the past, like at all. Like that's why, like I'm saying, like that grandpa could have been just like, oh, I remember an event happening, but it didn't actually happen. So he's being affected by like some weird timeline shit. That like whatever they're doing, it's gonna happen eventually.
So the grandpa has phantom memories?
Basically. I mean, if they could just meet a bunch of people who just have those memories, and they could be like, well, this is probably a person who's been affected by something that we're about to do. So we might have to meet this person in the past. Yeah, she basically just summed up what I just said. Because I guess when you use this shit, people start experiencing phantom memories.
Well, at least we're stepping like 200 years in the past. Most of the people who could remember something are long dead.
Well, apparently it clearly affected the present because she just talked about one of her fucking relatives experiencing them.
Yeah, well, they're fox people. They probably live like over 100 years or something.
Well, apparently she's 42, so...
Yeah, well, she was talking about her grandpa.
Well, yeah, but that means that the shit that they were going to do was going to happen no matter what.
So it's like, it doesn't matter?
Yeah, okay, X, I'm going to explain a concept to you that might help you understand the situation.
Alright.
Have you ever, like, experienced, like, a memory that you might have seen in a dream, and then it actually happened?
Probably.
Those are called deja vu moments.
Yeah, I know.
That's basically what they're explaining, are those things.
Just the vus?
Those come about by fucking with the timeline.
So it was too on the nose then, because her name is Deja Vu.
Yeah. That's why I wonder why she was named that.
God fucking damn. I don't know if it's like too on the nose or it's like, hey, there's a hint on how this thing works.
I mean, I already pointed out that about this dude's fucking name in that video, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, the Yukiharu name.
Yeah, Spring Snow. Which reflects the fact that he's supposed to have white hair. And you know it's ice there.
Or also spring snow, like spring is what they're trying to bring into the world, and the snow, like the ash.
Sure.
I don't
know. You can interpret it as much as you want.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, I think.
Very Hideo Kojima of you, author. No, according to him, he was the only child.
So they erase her from the timeline, kind of like, Dio.
That's a bigger implication.
so they pull a Dio.
Dude, you're basically going back into the past and doing things that have already happened. Like, why are you getting mad? Like, you're destined to go back in time to do these things. Like you're in a time paradox now. Yeah, she's basically, fucking Xiao's like, yeah, destiny's predetermined. You're currently in a time paradox. There's nothing you can do because it's gonna happen regardless.
Kind of like Sonic 06. Hey, there was also the Flames of Disaster in Sonic 06.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now this dude and this girl get to experience traumatic events and like disappear people from the fucking past to affect their own present.
Welcome to being a soldier boy.
But apparently it's their own past, because apparently like a version of them already existed in the past. Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. I might be reading way too far into this. Uh-oh. They might eventually erase themselves.
Well, then
I think that's where this is leading.
Well, how will they do that?
We don't know about this guy's past. Like, they might eventually just erase him.
Well, it's not like we don't know about the guy's past or that he have amnesia or something. It's just that we just don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if it's like,
Oh god, that's like a really tragic fucking ending, author. Like, Jesus Christ, I hope I didn't just figure out the entirety of your story.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, if it is, it could be an interesting plot point, right? But I don't think that's the intention.
That is really tragic, though. God, that is so bleak.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's not like the guy... It's never explicitly implied that they don't know about the past of this guy.
I mean, that's really good. Also, really sad.
Just kidding, there's going to take some time.
You have something really good here. Just don't make your characters really creepy.
It's part of the gears, man.
I just hope I didn't gain fucking, like, clairvoyance and fucking just figure out the fucking future plot of this thing.
I don't think they're going to do that.
Like, I hope I didn't think 15 million steps ahead.
I really don't think so. I mean, it could be, but I don't think it is.
No, this isn't pseudo-time travel. This is actual time travel. They're not erased upon return. It's what's really happened. Because I'm assuming if somebody does it and they don't succeed, then that past gets thrown away. And it doesn't happen in this timeline. So then there's a true timeline. Yes, if our actions affect the old world, could our present be affected by our future? Yes, because it currently just happened. That just happened. You're currently in a time paradox. You're gonna be creating a few more of those by the end of this. It's just that people get disappeared. And the fact that he isn't already disappeared, I guess, puts me at ease. Because you can't exactly like go back in time, disappear someone, and then this dude just like fucking gets erased. Because if the fucking well, actually no, that's the time paradox would be like, well, he has to be present to be there for it to happen to him. So I guess him disappearing would only happen if like it happens at the very end. Like it just makes an exception for him.
Well, you think they're going to pull a Sonic 06 and just make him sacrifice like Blaze?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you said it was not
If we don't know what his past is, and everyone fucking hates him for some reason.
No, but it's not like. How is that related? How is that related?
Well, I would imagine that maybe that there is an area linked to his quote-unquote suffering, just like the past that they went to, and that the strong source of magic is going to be him, and then they're going to have to use it on him.
Yeah, but how is that? Well, I mean, I see the plot point, but I don't see how it is related to. Oh, everyone hates this guy.
Well, apparently, like, they went back into the past and it was a fucking traumatic experience. So I'm going to assume like every single fucking past that they're going to go back to is like a traumatic experience.
Yeah, but it's not like this guy is like, oh, I don't remember why.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't expect it to him not remember it.
No, but I think
I don't too much into this.
I mean, I think I get it because I think they mentioned something like I don't know why they hate this guy, but it will involve like these two getting like erased memory or something.
Yeah, the only thing I would have to hope for is like he doesn't just start fucking saying like, oh yeah, he just doesn't start making like fucking goodbye speeches out of nowhere. What I thought of might be actually really fucking cool, and I wish the author would do it, but like, man, it's probably not gonna happen. It's like she listens to this, she's like, yes, yeah, I totally meant that.
Well, she's going to put a Yadusable from Ben, and suddenly, oh no, I had this plan all along.
Bro, she did that.
Because I don't remember that when Yadusable thing was happening, a lot of people were speculating, and suddenly it was, oh no, yeah, it makes sense. This is part of the story, and it's like, this motherfucker really just took parts of what people were speculating. I mean, cheeky, right? But, you know.
Like, I really want that to be a fucking plot point. I mean, it would make sense if she's, like, preventing him from being with her. Like, she knows already what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because, I mean, unless the explanation why they don't want them together is for a reason like that, then it makes sense.
It would be really funny if the reason was solely due to, like this administrator liking him too much. Or, the better reason is she knows that he's gonna disappear.
Or, you know, maybe it's like a point of catastrophe and she's trying to avoid it.
I don't know. Come to your own conclusion. I'm going with that one. That was the most plausible thing right now.
I don't know, but if that's the case, then the reason why they are stopping this too is kind of like, as of current information, kind of weak.
Well, she just said, like, anyone could fucking do it. Like, well, then she would also know that it would be inevitable.
I mean,
she could just prevent them, though. She could just like be like, no, I'm going to delay this moment as long as possible so I don't have to experience.
It's because here's what I think. Something that they could have done with the story if that was the case. It would have been like, oh, they tried to pair me with other people, but I did not want to. I only wanted to be with my boyfriend, guy, whatever. But no, they don't say that. It's just like, oh, you were two together, but we just didn't want to put this guy on. Like, they don't make it like a point that they were trying to separate them because they wanted to prevent something. It's just that, oh no, we just don't like this guy for some reason.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. I'm doing a lot of speculation.
Yeah, a lot of speculation. I mean, what, do you think it's going to pull a crisis card?
I mean, if you think about it, Cloud experienced his own memories, and those were fake memories implanted within him.
Yeah, but because of the Mako and all that stuff.
Like, I want to believe that the time travel shenanigans will affect the main male character.
I mean, could be, right?
I want to believe that. Because if they're making like a big point that the administrator doesn't like want him to be with the main female lead, then it would make sense. Like she's just disguising the reason. Like, because like I don't think she would explain like, oh yeah, he's gonna eventually disappear from the world one day. I don't think she'd fucking say that. Yeah, like if they really want like I don't know. Story direction that goes to that, because like I would really want them to end it on like a really good like emotional moment, but I don't know if that's what they're planning.
Like maybe they have something different planned, but I think it could go there. And yo, maybe they could take advantage of the visual novel aspect and let you decide if it takes that direction.
I would want it to. That'd be a really good way to end the story.
I think they could make it work if they, allow the. You could have both endings. That's what I'm saying. If
it would be really sad, but really good, kind of like Klonoa 2.
Yeah, I mean, your boy. I like some sad endings. Because I was mentioning also on the same screen that they could start using like more visual novel aspects and actually take advantage of the visual novel medium. And I didn't mention that they should do multiple paths because I was thinking probably that's a lot of work considering the time of writing. But if they do it,
I want to believe that the author is capable of something like that.
Yeah, I think they can give it a good direction. I mean, of course, it's the first chapter, right?
Like, if you're focusing on like two characters and their relationship, then you'd want the ending to reflect that. They just have to focus on their relationship, which is probably what they're doing.
You mean Bully, Silver, and Blaze from Sonic 06?
No, not really.
I'm kinda because
it's more along the lines of Sword Art Online, to be honest with you. Except the fucking male characters in OP.
I said that kinda because at the end, Blaze just had to sacrifice herself.
Yeah. Because I'm expecting shit like that to happen, and it's going to be about their fucking relationship. But like, I don't know if it's going to be that hardcore though. Like, I don't know what kind of fucking ending they want. Like a really tragic ending, or just like fucking they get together and fucking live forever or whatever. I like my tragic ending idea better because it would top off the entire like post-apocalypse thing better.
Yeah, and I think if they make it like a multiple ending kind of deal, they can take advantage of both endings. Like have a good ending and have a bad ending. I mean, come on, Xiao did die on Sonic Adventure 2.
He didn't die.
He did die, but then they brought him back because he was so popular. But the idea was that he's done.
Yeah, how'd you live that fall from terminal velocity from space? How did you survive re-entry?
Because I am the ultimate life form.
You see, I'm made out of titanium.
I don't know, I mean... Guy is the ultimate life form.
Have you heard of spaceships? I'm made out of them.
I don't know, I think he could have taken the fall, probably regenerate.
I mean, he was still in Super Shadows form, so...
Was he? Like when he was falling?
While he was falling, he was still in Super Shadow.
Okay, well, he probably took the hit then, lost consciousness. Then Eggman said, oh yeah, Shadow, let me clone him. I mean, I think there's a lot of potential here, right?
I know there's I just pointed out a whole bunch of fucking potential, but I don't know where this shit's going.
But I think they need to be more assertive with the writing.